Hey, hey, hey! Welcome to the Curious Intern podcast. This is a Christian lifestyle podcast where we share opinions or I get opinions on different views of life or different aspects of life. And I share what other people would say, what you might be thinking. I share my opinion and overall the main person, God. So welcome to this episode and I hope you enjoy it. So this by the title, you would know already that this podcast is about love. February is considered to be the month of love, or a month where we celebrate Valentine, on the 14th. February actually has a lot of other things to be celebrated. I think 4th of February is actually World Cancer Day. There are a lot of things to be very much aware of in the month of February, but the most pronounced is 14th of February, where Valentine is celebrated, and they say we should show love to people and, express love in different ways. But my question, or like my thought, what I was curious about is how people define love. You would see that some people believe on that special day per se, which is 14th, is when I want to really show you how much I love you. And some people lose what they've been holding much, dear to, or some people go overboard on that specific day. Now, I have no issues if you're showing love to the right person, as long as you understand what love is. So, what do you know about love? So, because I'm your podcaster, I decided to find out different views about love. And I checked up on what philosophers say. I checked up on what psychologists say. I checked up on, what the dictionary meaning of love is. And overall, I ended up with, which is what I'm going to tell you as the last one, that is God's view about love, like what the Bible tells us about love. So now philosophers, thanks to Google, philosophers have different views about love, and I just decided to pick 3 of each of these different views. So philosophers, one, they believe love is the irresistible desire to be desired irresistibly. I will repeat that. Love is the irresistible desire to be desired irresistibly. Meaning you would just that emotion, that feeling, you just want to be desired so much. So it's a desire to be wanted so much, right? Then there's another one that says, when there is love, there is life. I love that one. When there is love, there is life. And another, it says, it is love that acts, that seeks, that knocks, that finds, and that is faithful to what it finds. It is love that acts, that seeks, that knocks, that finds, and that is faithful to what it finds. I love that. When you, according to the philosophers now, right? When you love someone, you're the one that would seek, you're the one that knocks, and whatever you knock or whatever you find, you become faithful to it. It's a wonderful view, actually, by philosophers. I think, there are many, but this were the 3 that really stood out to me, and this third one especially. It's really long and it shows a deeper side of love. So let's go to psychologists. Now, psychologists define love as a complex emotion that involves affection towards another individual. It's a sense of tenderness, sensitivity to their responses. So you love someone and they believe it's an affection you show, that you'll be able to be sensitive enough to what this other person's desire, which is kind of close to what the philosophers say about the fact that you're faithful to what you find. So these views, they are really just all, in the end, they're just all coming together. So there's a particular theory that, I want us to see together, to just analyze together. It is Sternberg's theory. He's a psychologist also. So he described love based on 3 different scales, using 3 elements called intimacy, passion, and commitment. So intimacy is getting to understand this person, you and that person, you guys share stuff. And then passion is the deeper feeling, you're consumed by this person or by this thing. Then commitment means you're faithful to it. So it is important to recognize that a relationship based on just one of these elements is less likely to survive than one based on 2 or more. So that is what that theory was trying to prove. So he had a triangle, right? on the top, it was on the top he said liking, which is just built up on just intimacy. So you like someone, I like this orange, I like this friend, I like this movie show. Basically you're just like, you're connected to it in a kind of shallow way, meaning like you like this, maybe certain things that this person or this thing does appeals to you. And this liking or this type of relationship is mostly seen within friendship. So this person is my friend, I like my friend. You would not be friends with someone that you don't like, someone you could not really be intimate with. So let's not take intimacy as just, sex. Intimacy is get connection to that person. Then we have romantic love. So now romantic love is intimacy plus passion. See, just two. And most likely that's that's what normally is all the rage during Valentine's Day for the young peers. That's why like a deeper meaning of this love will really expose us that that romantic love is gonna fade because there's no commitment attached to it. You just really like this person, you just really feel connected, and the passion is there. And then because it's February 14, oh my god, I have to get this person this. She has been asking me for a gift for so long. Let me finally give her on that day. You know what? The person becomes consumed with the aura of that day. And so when that day passes or when something happens that stands the test of time, it might actually fail. So next one I will talk about is infatuation, which is passion. And that's just fleeting because you just really want that person's touch. It's like an emotional connection or physical attraction to that person. So that's infatuation. Or that thing people say, love at first sight. Yeah. So you just see that thing and you just, oh my god, it's beautiful, she's beautiful. And at a point, if maybe that person gets into an accident and the beauty is gone, that's the end, right? So the next one I'll talk about, I'm gonna just speed past through it right now, which is fastuous love, which is passion plus commitment. There's no really intimacy there, but because of commitment it stays. Then we have empty love, that's just commitment. Mostly all these arranged marriages, that's what they are. You just see this person, okay, my parents say we should marry, we're committed to each other. But it can grow because and especially when you guys have things in common, you will see to be commitment, then intimacy, then passion. So then we have compassionate love, which is intimacy plus commitment, mostly with family members. You and your sisters, you're really close, or your brother, you're really close, parents, you're really close. So it's a deep bond. So that's compassion. Then the main one that this theory says was consummate love, intimacy plus passion plus commitment. When something consumes, like that's what I feel like God's love is for us. God's love is very consuming, or the love you have, that between two partners God has joined together, that is another consummate love because you are friends with this person, you love this person, you're committed to this person, you have passion. Now, when I said God's love to us is consuming, but let's not use this theory because this theory involves passion too, and I don't think so. But I just want us to understand how this theory just says that really a relationship based on just one of these elements will not last as much as the three or just two together. So now the dictionary view, they describe love as a noun as an intense feeling of deep affection, a great interest and pleasure in something. A verb is feel, when you feel deep affection for someone, or you like it, or you enjoy something very much. So that's what dictionary says. And everybody or all these views have just been saying things like emotion, right? Feeling, affection. So to the deep thing, your own view. So people would be like, love is when you are attracted to someone and you can do anything with that person, which is true because in the end I've come to realize that love cannot be put in a box. We Christians believe that God is love, and when the word is means equals, as I explained in my last podcast, which is God is good. When you say God is love, you're trying to say whatever God represents is also love. And so if you want to put love in a box, you're trying to put God in a box. So because we can't put God in a box, we can't put love in a box. So that's why there are different view dimensions towards the word love. So Romans 5:8 tells us something, that even while we're yet sinners, Christ died for us. That is another ultimate show of love. Even while you are stealing, doing whatever you're doing, I still died for you before you even came to me, before you recognized my very existence. I have died for you. I have paid the price for you. And so when you accept me, you're free. The characteristics of love that I stand by are these were the things that really held me growing up. When I wanted to really love my person, I had already had a background understanding of these characteristics, and they are: love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. Love is not arrogant or rude. Love does not insist on its own way. Love is not irritable or resentful. Love does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but with truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. Love never ends. So these are 8 or 9 different characteristics that we could just manage, because love is still bigger than that. Love is a choice, love is sacrifice, love transforms. But these are the foundation, because for anything to be built upon, you must have a foundation. So if you and your partner that you want to celebrate that special day with, or you want to do anything, if it doesn't have these characteristics alone, please, something is wrong. And it has to be 100 over 100. Don't say, oh, okay, he loves me, he's not arrogant or rude, he's patient and kind to me, but sometimes he insists on his own way. Sometimes he's selfish. He's allowed, he's a man. No. If someone truly loves you, and I can't wait for the next episode I'm going to release, which is about the how love finds, how love grows. Because so many people believe that in as much as you are in love with someone, you are entitled to certain things, right? Which is okay. I don't want to let me not confuse. Let's just leave that part, okay? But what I'm trying to say is that this foundation, just these basic things I had mentioned about the true view of love, should be there. So if you want to commit to someone, if you want to be proud and be I love this person, you should check your love, or he or she should also check his love for you. Am I selfless towards this person? Do I like when this person is making mistakes, or do I want to correct? Even with family members, basically, all this should be found within it. And that's when you really know that, yes, this is love. And then there's still, because I said it before, love is still bigger than this. It's just the foundation. So there are still more things to love. It's just very beautiful. Love is very, very beautiful, and it changes the world. No matter how we look at it, if everybody loved each other on this earth, I don't think we would be this way. Even come to think of it, if Adam and Eve really understood the love God had for them, they would not have fallen into temptation. Imagine somebody coming to tell you, oh, the person that loves you said that you should not eat that fruit. No, now eat it. He's lying to you. If I understood the deepness or the way this God loves me, I would have shut that serpent up. If they had understood, rather, they would have shut the serpent up and be like, no, what are you talking about? It's because of how much he loves me. That's why he said I should not eat it. Do you understand what I'm trying to come to? So yeah, thank you so much for listening to this podcast. I can't wait for you guys to get to the next one, because I'm really excited about podcasting, sharing opinions, and just bringing out my truth. Everybody has a voice, but I'm the most excited for you guys listening to me, for sharing your time with me in this time and age. And I just want to say God bless you. But yeah, we gotta do this thing, guys. We gotta share, comment. I want to also hear your views. I said that this is just the foundation. So what else can you define love? What else do you see love as? Some people can say love is hard to find. love is unreachable sometimes. Yeah, that's your view, and I'm very open to it. As much as we are all different, we also have different views about things. So DM me on Instagram. That's the Curious Intern Podcast on Instagram. Just send a message. Till next time, this is the Curious Intern Podcast. Like, share, follow, comment, DM. Bye. God bless you. See you later on the next episode of Curious Intern. Bye.